Mr. Trump's cabinet choices will have Senate confirmation hearings this morning. Senators will question EPA nominee Scott Pruitt, Health and Human Services Secretary nominee Tom Price, UN Ambassador nominee Nikki Haley, and Commerce Secretary nominee Wilbur Ross. Our CBS News poll shows 39% of Americans approve of the president-elect's cabinet nominations, 40% disapprove. Nancy Cordes is on Capitol Hill with more. Nancy, good morning.
Good morning. Most of the nominees who have testified so far appear to be on their way toward an easy confirmation eventually, but Democrats are determined to make things more difficult for two of the nominees that are going before Congress today, and they have been speaking out against them for weeks.
Scott Pruitt is a professional climate denier.
Democrats went to the Senate floor last night to slam Scott Pruitt, Mr. Trump's pick to head the Environmental Protection Agency.
Someone who denies climate change science is in charge of an agency that's really tasked with advancing our national strategy to address climate change.
Democrats argue that as Oklahoma's Attorney General, Pruitt was more dedicated to donors than he was to the state's environment, suing the EPA 14 times seeking to roll back regulations. In his testimony today, Pruitt will say that as EPA administrator, he'll advocate for a better and healthier environment, but that environmental regulations should not occur in an economic vacuum. Georgia Congressman Tom Price can also expect some tough questions today. Democrats want to know why the nominee for Secretary of Health and Human Services bought stock in a medical device company 1 week before he introduced a bill that would benefit that company.
It may well be that this trade was illegal.
Less controversial is Mr. Trump's pick for UN Ambassador, South Carolina Governor Nikki Haley, though some Democrats are questioning whether she has the right experience.
Our adversaries in the United Nations are represented by very seasoned, very capable, very sharp-edged diplomats, and this is not the model UN. This is the real UN.
Experience also came up at the confirmation hearing for billionaire Betsy DeVos last night. She is Mr. Trump's choice to be Secretary of Education, but has never worked in a public school system.
Do you think if you were not a multi-billionaire that you would be sitting here today?
I do think that there would be that possibility. I've worked very hard on behalf of parents and children for the last almost 30 years.
DeVos was asked at one point whether she supports gun-free zones in schools. She was non-committal, saying that they might be needed to fend off grizzly bears like the ones that tend to get close to Senator Mike Enzie's schools in Wyoming. Democrats countered that students are more likely to get hurt each year by fellow classmates with guns than by grizzly bears on the prowl at school. Nora?
That's interesting.
I like Nancy's delivery of that, too.
Yes.
Yes.
Thank you, Nancy.